You're listening to TBT Interview. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dude and dudettes. Matt Burns here.
I am Signora Irvine.
And for some unknown reason, I can't even get used to the controls for some unknown reason, and managed to even botch on this episode before it even fucking began.
Language.
Timothy.
Yes, language.
In case anybody who's probably just sitting there thinking, why do we start with something like you're listening to the Burning TBT or TBT interviews? Because some jackass pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, and there's only one jackass with a computer here.
That would be moi. And no, I don't mean the person's name's moi.
Batman again.
They keep... Why?
Batman strikes again. I don't know. I think you're just destined to fail. At least once a week.
I'm sabotaging myself. And yes, I said that deliberately.
Savage charging.
I'm sabotaging myself.
Careful, it's dangerous.
I did wonder when that was going to fly in.
It flew in like a dangerous aircraft. You're the one that presents us with gold. I just react to it.
It just happens. It just happens. It's just... We're there. It happened. Let's move on. Oh, wait. No. That, it doesn't allow me. I've come to the reality of, it's me. It's going to happen. I will make a mistake.
As per usual.
So with that out of the way, now that I've already done my one per week, I hope there's no more. Notice the word I said. Hope.
Yeah. Hope being a very big word when it comes to Matt Burns, and yeah. Kind of painful.
Yeah.
Gives me many moments of entertainment.
I bet.
Many laughs.
Bet. Well,
Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we? Let's get down to business.
Go for it.
That was definitely not on purpose. That was definitely not on purpose. Anyway, it is time for the Sunday not so much 6 p.m. watershed.
4 minutes off.
So without further ado, I am bringing to you the not so 6 p.m. Sunday watershed. All on a Sunday, of course. The following broadcast may contain language, opinions and topics that may not be suitable for younger listeners or for those that are a bit weak in the knees and for those that like to smell cheese. Bunch pussies.
And we're not on about the old one, the old way of doing this when you go, oh, smell the cheese in high school. Thump.
However, I do believe that the Teletubbies are much easier on the eyes and ears.
I'm fine with that.
Do you ever notice that the Teletubbies have got, a particular shape on their head that resembled a sexual reference?
Nope, not going there. Not going there.
It's like, Poe, what the fuck is that on your head? Is it resembling a vagina or is it resembling a donut?
And
Because I'm pretty sure that every time Dipsy sees you, he gets very excited.
And that's your biggest takeaway from this? Never mind the fact that they've got a vacuum call Nunu. The fact that they've somehow got themselves vaccinated, even though they're not human, and might not need to have vaccinations.
When did vaccinations come into this?
You mentioned Teletubbies.
Never mind.
But anyway, but
you just literally just ruined that. Then you ruined it. You ruined the moment. You ruined it again.
In all seriousness, the Teletubbies is easier on the eyes. Although when you actually find out how the actual original baby looks right now, it damn well makes you feel old. Because these all grown up.
Yeah, no more giggling on the fucking TV anymore. Stupid baby. Fuck off. I'm sorry, I have to say this because my niece used to watch it all the time, and every single time I went to sleep, in my nightmares, was a fucking child giggling. No, I can't be dealing with this. No, it's giving me a mental breakdown.
We'll get that checked out later.
Yeah. Anyway, we would like to make you fully aware that we are in full support of Black Lives Matter.
That we are, and of course we are always in support of #speaking out.
We are also fans of the LGBTQ plus community.
I'm so glad you did it this week because, bear this in mind, I already fluffed it during the week when we were practicing promos.
Yeah, you kind of did. What was it you said? You went, LGBT got bugging. What?
It basically sounded like I had a few whiskies, even though I'm teetotal. Wow.
Had some ginger ale. He had some ginger ale.
Did you spark my drink?
No, I would never do that. Never. That is an accusation I do not want.
Joking aside, he really didn't. It was just an absolute balls up on my part.
Big hairy balls up.
Yes. Also, additionally, you might have noticed that there isn't a vlog episode this week.
Yes, my fault.
Well, I don't put it down to yourself.
It was my turn, and I made a video. It was 20 minutes long, and because I got a bit carried away and a bit excited about what I have in my possession, and yes, not take it away from that.
No comment. No comment.
I got a bit excited, and obviously I wanted to talk about certain particular things that I couldn't just run out of time. So what I am going to do today, at the end of the episode, is I'm going to talk about those things.
Should
And
I be
guess
worried
what?
about it?
I think you might very well be.
Uh-oh. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Do I need to seek counselling? Advice?
No. You probably just need to have a listen to what I'm saying. Maybe try and stop me if you feel like I'm going too far.
Oh, boy. Solicitor.
Good. I've got something on my chest that I need to get off because I am not happy.
Solicitor on speed dial.
Oh no, I've already got one of those. Because it makes sense.
No, I was just thinking of a backup one, just in case. No, it never hurts to be covered.
Yeah, well, everything needs to be covered. But anyway, let's get on to our regular scheduled broadcasting. We are a wrestling content reviewer, I would say.
Review, we like to talk things wrestling and...
Massive loads of bollocks.
Yeah.
We are an alternative way of looking at wrestling.
I like that. I like that. Now, I can guarantee you somebody's probably upset. I'll let you go first.
I was just about to say, the only reason why we are different is because we are not very nice about it if it doesn't make sense or we don't like it. Doesn't necessarily mean that it is the be all and end all. You just take it as you want, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So yeah.
And of course, just to point this out,
go ahead.
What we say is not always, if we state it's a fact, we'll state it's a fact. But most of the time, it's an opinion.
If we're going to state a fact, it's basically we are more than willing to provide evidence of that fact. So
yes,
yeah, there we go. Anyway, so
back ourselves up.
Where are we going to start? Because it's not really been an interesting front. The only thing I can think of, I mean, if we start WWE, there's only a couple of things I want to cover there.
For sure.
My favourite one is after Royal Rumble, Lita was offered a championship match against Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
That's my main happy thought right now, because obviously everybody knows I am practically in love with the woman. I think she is fantastic.
But then again, I've actually seen her in person. Someone who actually met her and even had a picture with her. Although I will say, the picture in question, shocking.
Not very flattering on your behalf.
Oh, no. It's... All I'll say to you is, if you're going to do a hand sign, or supposedly the Hardy Boys hand sign, make sure to get it right.
Yeah.
Because it was shocking. Think of what I'm saying. Oops.
Care to give us a bit of an insight?
All I'll say is, one of the comments that were on the picture that was uploaded was the fact that at least she's smiling about it.
Yeah.
Because it was shocking.
Yeah. Well, at least she was smiling.
As in the actual hand sign, the shocker.
Shocking.
Yeah. If he's actually listening to this episode, he's probably cursing me right now.
Yeah, I think I'm cursing you. Just check your messages a second, young man.
I have. It does sound like we are having a few technical glitches, so we do apologise for that.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's that month, isn't it?
Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
No, I said the time of the month of glitches. Because it does happen.
Oh, yeah, with glitches, yeah. Okay. Yep. A few glitches. Well, whilst you're sorting that out, trying to sort that out, I will continue with, the whole theme with Becky Lynch actually going up against somebody who is her idol, that she idolises and watched growing up, is absolutely amazing. Because we'd all love that. Every wrestler has got a dream or, a dream match where they'd love to face a person that they grew up watching or one of their all-time favourite wrestlers that they grew up with. I mean, obviously, mine would be someone like William Regal. I would love... that would probably be the best match I could ever even think of having, ever. And it's brilliant. But the match between Lita and Becky Lynch, I think it's come at a good time. It makes sense because we all know where Ronda's going. Now we know where she's going. So it makes sense to give her an opponent that's on her level, if not better. You know what I mean? It's just brilliant. I can't wait for that one. That is one match I am actually genuinely looking forward to watching. I will literally watch the event just to watch that match.
Yeah.
So what I'm... I can't wait. So, yeah, where do we go with the bad points? Unless you've got any more points you can think of.
The whole Roman Reigns situation.
Oh, yeah.
I liked how they're actually keeping him on, keeping him looking strong. The fact that it's taken... I think they should have pulled the situation a lot sooner. And it's good with his situation when you've got somebody from the competition saying he's looking good.
Mm-mm.
A.K.A. Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
That's good. But shall we move on?
Yeah.
Right. Negative.
Negatives.
Where do we begin?
Shall we start off with NXT? And the desperate straws that they're clutching at?
NXT, it's bad when they're actually pulling in Raw superstars to come in to brighten it up. I thought they were meant to be keeping the homegrown talent with the homegrown talent to actually help them build into the next generation instead of pulling down people from that are already up there down. What is that? Is this your way of trying to revitalise Dolph or try to get some credibility to Dolph by possibly putting him into the NXT title picture? Although I do think DeSantos shouldn't be in the title picture for the NXT Championship because I think he's yeah,
you're kind of breaking up still, mate.
He bored me as the NXT cruiserweight champion, was he?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was the cruiserweight. That was it. He was the cruiserweight. He bored me. That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to reiterate the point that we are doing this via the power of the internet, so you'll have to bear with Matt Burns whilst he sorts himself out.
Or if it isn't, let us know. It might very well be on. It might be working fine. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably not, but yeah, like we were saying, it says via the power of the internet. So just bear with us, until we can get something sorted. But yeah, so anyway, carry on. Yes, I agree with you there. From what I heard, is that you weren't happy with him as champion.
No.
Is Dolph Ziggler going to be in the mainframe on NXT? Maybe. I think it's a brand that probably suits him better. Bearing in mind that he has been a multiple champion in WWE, I think the whole thing with Dolph Ziggler now is he's looking a bit literally like he's given up.
Or they've given up on him.
That way as well. Yeah. Because you've got the whole Bobby Roode Dolph Ziggler thing. He entered the Rumble. And yeah, they just, I don't know. It's like WWE looking at him and just going, I just see jobbers there.
Yeah. I'm just staying quiet because the fact is, and I'm going to say this now because a lot of people are going to be sitting there saying, you're bashing on WWE again. We're not just bashing on them. Well, we're not aiming to bash on them. We're telling them where they're doing things wrong.
Yeah.
But when they do them right, they do them right. But
yeah, they do. When they do it right, they do it really well.
Yeah. But when you're introducing new characters on NXT, like a behemoth bodyguard, he looks indestructible. And next week he's losing a singles match.
Yeah.
Really? All that credibility you just built up for him made him look amazing, everything like he's he's beating people up. Nope. What'd you do? What? That's my point. What do you do in that situation? Do you sit there and go, oh, look, that's amazing. He's overcome adversity. It's like, for 1 week, he got beat up on a fluke chance. And then it comes to this week, oh, he's been beaten. He's not beaten. So, where's his destructive power gone now?
Yeah. Well, that's stuff his power gone.
Yeah. Translation? Nobody cares. Moving on.
Yeah.
That's my point. Then you've got Raw, who, quite frankly, have already given up on Austin Theory, who I'm surprised already Veer Mahan hasn't been released yet, for how many Veer Mahan is coming to Raw.
Oh, you mean the one that's supposed to have been debuting for the last god how many months?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah, nobody cares. It's been that long now that I think everyone's just, you know what, that's boring. I'm sick of waiting for him.
Yeah, and what was the other one? I have my target in sight. That was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, what target's that? Is that the one that's strapped to the back of Vince McMahon's arse? You can strap some horns to the head, give him the bunt, straight out the window.
If he's meant to be incorporated as a hunter, you're failing. A hunter doesn't go, oh, look, I see what I want to shoot, but I'll wait.
Get me bow and arrow out.
Get my bow and arrow out, aim it, say, I'm not ready yet, and wait till another week. Re-aim, I see it, I'm just not ready yet. That to me just says,
yeah,
they're not invested, but instead of actually saying, just pull him off TV. No, they don't want the backlash. You're probably getting more backlash by promising that he's going to be debuting.
We also know somebody else that wasn't ready.
We always know that person is never ready. He's never ready for anything. But then again, he does know how to duck, dodge, and dive into other areas to avoid certain people they weren't ready for.
Yeah. Yeah, they do tend to, find a long corridor and take as long as they can walking down it and then veer off in another direction because they see you at the end of the corridor. You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah. But then again, they
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. Either that or they watched too much dodgeball.
I wasn't ready. Help me.
No. He wasn't ready. I don't think everyone else was ready for what they just witnessed.
Yeah.
But anyway, never mind.
He'll never be the king of the castle.
Or coachable. He might even get his own. He might have to go and acquire his own enclave.
Yeah, we all know how shit that was.
Yeah, even though it's actually a gaming reference, which you didn't even understand what it means. But never mind.
Yeah. Never mind, because we all know how clever he is.
Because, oh my god, he knows his shit.
No, he knows how to be shit.
That's why I was being sarcastic.
No way.
You don't say!
You don't say.
Wow. But anyway, point being is, back to it. Raw, anything special? Nope. Nothing special.
Why? Because it's all crap.
You got Lashley,
I heard a little ditty that Randy Orton's supposed to be taking a break from WWE for a bit.
Yeah, potentially. Then you got Lashley on the microphone, stumbling on certain words. If anyone caught that.
Yeah, but we can't really talk when it comes to stumbling words.
No, I can't. I know, but that's why I thought I'd mention it. But I'm pretty sure that Vince was probably, on the cards going, God damn it! He's full of his lines!
I bet he doesn't. I bet with someone like Bobby Lashley, he literally looks at him and just goes, that was great. That was great, Bobby. That was great. But I stuffed my line up. Remember the time that I stood on Riddle's foot? Nearing's foot. I don't think it looked good or sounded good.
That wasn't your fault. That was the cameraman's fault.
Yeah. So let's just appreciate this moment to know that Bobby Lashley gets paid big bucks to fluff his lines up.
No, the funny thing about it is, I've noticed that, but the reason why I brought it up is because, yes, we noticed that you fluff his lines, but cut the guy some slack.
Well, speaking of fluffing things up, I have some AEW related, but we'll wait for that until we get to SmackDown.
I did wonder when that was going to get mentioned.
Did you? So you did see it then? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
How the hell could I not miss that one?
Yeah. I think when they got to that part of the alphabet, they missed it out. Or forgot it. But anyway, we'll get on to that one in a bit.
A bit later. But
yeah, bit.
Right, fine. It's my main gripe is the fact that we've got Lesnar in a title match again.
Yay! Lesnar gonna be in another title match to win a WWE title and become the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Universal Champion.
Universal?
No, I did say Universal. I know I did.
Probably, either that or that's just my way of thinking. Because I'm fluffing lines left, right, and centre lately. But anyway, point being is, for me, it just seems like it's a rematch each week. Oh, look, it's them again.
Yay, look, it's the same people over and over again. Where's Drew McIntyre? Oh, he's disappeared.
Onto SmackDown. Then we've got RK Bro. Who are they feuding with? Alpha Academy. And we're having to get... it's bad when when they're putting Otis into a suit that took 3 to 4 guys to zip him up in, while Mahan's in the background just checking on, looking like he's hunting. Or watching on. Doing nothing. So we already know he's there.
He is there. I mean, who is this Mahan? I've never seen him before. Should I care?
What the way WWE make it sound, he's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, they said that about Braun Strowman, and look where he ended up.
Yep.
They say this about everyone.
Actually, speaking of big man, Omos?
Yeah. Omos, yeah, they said that about him as well.
No. Where is he?
I don't know, because I haven't watched whatever brand he's on.
No. That's my point. He hasn't been on any.
He's probably in developmental again.
Because they rushed him.
Yep.
Again.
Speaking of SmackDown, though, did you hear the little ditty that's going about that a title has switched hands?
You should have added something to that beforehand.
Yeah, but I kind of don't know where to go with it because I can only say what I read. I just want to know if it's true or not.
And I can answer that, actually.
Go ahead,
so
please.
With that being said...
because I'm very confused.
With that being said, spoiler warning for the following week's SmackDown.
Oh, you're going to tell me it was pre-recorded?
Yep.
Oh, you bunch of See, this is what I hate about fans that go to bloody matches. Like, I didn't know that. I just thought it was like, I don't know.
Happened that week?
Yeah, or it just... it happened on a WWE live show.
I'll be honest with you.
I know it never normally does, but I thought it did.
Yeah, but then again, that you don't normally expect a title change on a regular house show. But then again, unless you're AJ Styles.
Well, yeah, of course. And other titles have changed hands before in a house show, but not many.
True. I agree with that. But anyway, point being is spoiler warning for everyone. It was Sami Zayn.
Did he win a certain Intercontinental Championship?
Yes, he does.
Oh, fucking hell.
But I think that's to more or less of... I think a lot of people are thinking, oh, they've rushed that, haven't they? I think it's probably because Shinsuke might... He hasn't been doing much lately with the IC Championship, possibly due to him, carrying an injury.
But I'm not being funny, though. When they keep shoveling shit his way, what is he meant to do with it? Mould it into a clay pot?
Oh, bear in mind that his 2 runs with the IC title is longer than every title run of Jericho's when he had it.
Yeah.
Combined.
And Jericho had it for a while.
Bear in mind that Jericho is the one who's held the title the most.
Well, yeah, because you've had loads. Your Intercontinental Championship is like a prestigious championship.
Yeah.
One that you should really hold quite close to your heart. And
yes.
Austin, he said that made his, his push for the WWF title at the time.
Yep.
He said that run with the IC title actually gave him that oomph, that extra push to go and win.
Extra kick.
Yeah, that extra kick. Shawn Michaels, he's another one. He was the same as well.
Yeah.
As soon as he won that IC title, he took off.
Yeah.
Even his run as European champion as well, it took off.
Rock.
Yeah, The Rock as well.
Triple H.
Bret Hart.
Yeah. Owen.
Fucking hell, the list is endless. And if you're going to think of the IC title, you should really be thinking of Owen Hart, really.
Oh, yeah.
Because the shape of the IC title back then is one of my favourites.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're on about. Definitely. Yeah.
Because I've got my eye on the Razor Ramon one. There's another one as well, Razor Ramon.
Oh, straight. Oh, great call. Great call. I like that one.
And how many times did the IC title get claimed by... Mind you, actually, did The Undertaker ever win a mid-card championship?
Nope. I don't think he... Wait.
He must have done. I think that's one that needs to be researched, because that could he be like the only WWE/WWF champion that's never won a mid-card championship? I'm sure I've seen him wearing the IC title.
I'm not. He might. I'm not 100% sure.
Because Kane's won it.
Kane has won it. Did he hold
That's
it
an
when
interesting fact, actually.
against Jeff Hardy?
I don't think he did, you know. Because Jeff Hardy's won the IC title and the European Championship. There's only a couple of wrestlers that have done that. Won the IC and European Championship. Jeff Hardy's won. D'Lo Brown.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah, there's another one.
Maybe
RVD. RVD. He was the last one to win the European Championship before he retired.
Before it merged into
the IC.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find that out now quickly.
Yeah, well, whilst you find that out, what were we talking about before?
I believe.
Yeah, that was it. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, obviously, I've seen a little ditty about Johnny Knoxville. So I'm wondering if they're going to do the whole WrestleMania Sammy versus Johnny Knoxville at WrestleMania, which, let's just put it this way, WWE never fail to amaze me. They always end up having a celebrity at WrestleMania, and this year it's going to be either Bad Bunny or Johnny Knoxville. And my money is on Johnny Knoxville, because obviously we saw Sammy get kicked out of the premiere to fucking the premiere to Jackass.
Yeah, you learn something new.
Go on, then. What's the new learning?
You were right.
He's never won a mid-card championship.
He's never won the IC title.
Wow.
He never won the European either.
No, I know he's definitely not won the European, otherwise I'd have his figure in front of me.
True. But he has been a WWF Hardcore Champion.
Yeah, that wasn't really a mid-card championship though, was it?
No, but it was, during the phase, it was something.
The Hardcore Championship is like the 24/7 Championship. Back in the Attitude Era, for those of you who don't know, that was what the Hardcore Championship turned into. It was the Hardcore 24/7 Championship.
Yeah.
It no different to the 24/7 Championship now that you see truth chasing everywhere like a fucking idiot.
No, but that's interesting.
I
would have thought he would have won the IC Championship.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. I thought he would have won the IC title.
No, but then again, he would have had to have won it after winning the WWF/WWE, because if I'm not mistaken, he beat Hogan for it.
That's true.
Which was during the time when Hogan said, "Oh, you got me, brother."
Oh my God! Yeah, when even though he beat Hogan, Hogan just had to make it look like it didn't really fucking hurt.
No. When he actually beat him, he actually made out he actually spiked him. He's dangerous. He almost killed me. Really? Don't be killing you now.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember, like, The Undertaker's always been one of them that when he's had the WWE or WWF title, it was one that everyone wanted to see, but never really wanted him to hold on to it for that long.
Exactly.
Because he never really had any long reigns with it, did he? Not like 6 to 12 months reign with the title. There's not many that have actually done the 12 month.
True, but then again, he has been a 7-time world champion.
Oh yeah, I'm not fucking saying that he hasn't held it a lot. What I'm saying though is that he hasn't held it on a stretch before.
Oh no! He's not had a massive stretch. No,
You know,
I get where you're coming with that.
it's like Austin. How many times he won the title and they ended up doing someone screwed Austin?
Yeah, but then again, it could be worse. It could have been like the Kane situation.
Yeah. Wins the title. I want a rematch because I wasn't supposed to have lost the title.
But then again, you were in a, what was it, first blood match?
Yeah, first blood match. I think so. He got caught on something, didn't he? He got caught with a stiff punch or something like that, and it cut him open.
I just busted him open.
So obviously, that added to Kane's legacy as well as Austin's legacy because he won it back the night after.
Although still wasn't the shortest reign.
Oh no, God no! I think Christian holds that title, doesn't he?
What, shortest reign?
No.
No. As odd as that sounds.
Because I remember when he won the title, I marked out. I did.
Yeah.
When he won the big gold.
Yeah.
When he won that, he literally I marked out. But obviously, then Randy Orton turns up.
Yep. Bear in mind that Kane held the one where he beat Austin was only for a day.
Yeah, it was 24 hours. Exactly 24 hours.
But did you know the actual shortest reign was less than 24 hours?
Now I am intrigued.
Andre the Giant?
Really?
Yeah. And you're wondering how that happened now, aren't you?
I am now, yeah.
And it'll even just shock you who he beat.
Go on.
Hogan.
And then Hogan won it back.
No. Although Hogan had to pull shenanigans. Basically, he couldn't even lose to Andre. He had to have some form of evil referee doppelganger, and just technically just kick out after the pinfall count.
Really, yeah, which Hogan? We all know that he's very good at that.
Really, Hogan? Really?
Just to make himself look strong.
He then, as he won the belt, he then tried to pass it over to Ted DiBiase, who paid for it. At which point, management, or at the time, I believe it was WWE President Jack Tunney, said the title can't change hands it can't be provided to somebody else, stripped him of the belt and made it vacant for a tournament.
Now I remember.
There you go.
I remember watching it on a documentary series. Yeah. But anyway, I'm still shocked about that Undertaker thing.
Yeah.
I am. I'm genuinely quite shocked about that.
So technically, Undertaker is not even part of the Grand Slam. You know, he can't. Wow.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, he's got one thing over every other professional wrestler out there, and that is the streak.
Wow.
Even though it did become a bit of a joke at the end. Oh, look, younger man beats someone in their 60s. Shouldn't have really lost against Lesnar, but he did anyway.
But then again, he was probably beat up and hurt.
Yeah, a bit of concussion maybe.
A bit of concussion, and it was like, for all intents and purposes, that could have been legitimately him going over, but he was too injured, and he just went, I'm hurt. Finish it. Take me home. I'm hurt.
Yeah.
We have seen that happen.
No, I just remember that guy in the crowd where it looks like his eyes are literally popping out of his head.
Although I have also seen the reverse effect with that gentleman.
With the what?
The reverse effect. He's somehow, you ready for this? Got a picture with Undertaker of Undertaker doing his picture, and he's doing the rolling the eyes back of Undertaker doing the slow cutthroat.
Yeah, that's quite funny. But anyway, we're talking IC title, WrestleMania, Johnny Knoxville, Sami Zayn. That looks like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And again, we all love a good celebrity at WrestleMania, but Johnny Knoxville's he's not a spring chicken anymore.
No, but it'll bring some laughs.
Yeah, I'd still rather pay to watch Steve-O get his arse handed to him by Umaga.
Can't.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying you can't actually have him on. Because he had to leave the Royal Rumble early, didn't he?
Who, Steve-O?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, COVID.
Ah, makes sense.
I'm not sure if he actually had it or if he got alarmed that he was around somebody, but he did have to leave very, very quickly.
Probably got pinged.
Ping.
But yeah, no. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I think's going to happen. What's happened to the US title anyway? Is that just like become a piece of crap now that nobody cares about?
I'm actually just near dumbfounded over that.
Because last time I knew, Damian Priest had it.
Yeah, he does.
Has he still got it?
Yeah.
Way to keep yourself relevant, kid.
But he's actually tried to keep himself relevant. But then again, I think the fact that they're having him lose non-title matches to AJ Styles and having him lose matches to other people due to his rage.
Wow. Just wow.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about that now because I think that's just... I like Damian Priest. When he was in NXT, he was fucking brilliant.
No. Do you want to know how bad it is? I screamed a certain line towards the TV as soon as I saw it.
Go on.
Rage, fucking rage!
I just... When I watch WWE now, all I can think about is Nanny off the Catherine Tate show. What a load of old shit.
Oh, did I think of when I see that? South Park. Look, we're creating some storylines, some emotions, and it's gone.
Yep.
I didn't even have to finish that line. You knew exactly where I was heading with it, didn't you?
Some diehard WWE fans are always like Randy Marsh when he drains off the last bit of internet on porn. Let me just watch one more stunner. One more stunner. Oh!
One more 316. One more 316.
Yeah. One more. 619. 619. 619. Oh, oh, oh. That's what diehard fans are like. It's quite pathetic.
Yep.
What summed it up for me, I was watching an AEW match, and in the crowd is a bloke holding a sign that says, just enjoy wrestling. Just
Yeah.
enjoy wrestling.
Yeah, but then again, we already know that on Raw and SmackDown they dial it in anyway.
Mate, have you seen that video and that picture of that guy being asked to take his AEW t-shirt off?
Yeah.
Was it SmackDown or Raw?
It doesn't matter.
I think it was a Raw, but anyway, getting asked to take a t-shirt off. What the fuck is enjoying wrestling?
Hang on. Yeah, he might be wearing an AEW t-shirt, but he's paid for a ticket to come to see your show.
He could wear, as long as it's not offensive, he could wear whatever the fuck he wants.
Oh, and don't even laugh. They didn't even offer him a t-shirt that they might have condoned, or one of their own products if they wanted him to take his shirt off.
I mean, I've looked inside an AEW crowd, and you get a massive variety of t-shirts. Majority AEW or American football or basketball jerseys or soccer, etc., etc. So you see a lot of variety of different t-shirts supporting different sports, different brands, and you always see a WWE t-shirt in the crowd. Does anybody react to it? No. Why? Because majority of AEW fans are wrestling fans.
Yeah, but then again, that'd be like us trying to ban other companies' brand T-shirts.
Well, there is one,
as in UKWA.
Yeah, there is one that I would ban because it's fucking stupid, and it represents a toilet duck.
I know which one you're on about, but yeah, I'm not. For me. For me personally, I'm just going to say this: they can wear whatever they want. Because if that was the case, bear in mind if they've paid to come see your show, there's a possibility of them looking into it, buying your merch, and getting a new T-shirt added onto it. Next time they come back, they're wearing your brand T-shirt.
Yeah,
they might be wearing another shirt because they haven't got one of yours. How about you actually do your job and actually help them enjoy it, make them convince them that to buy your merch.
Well, I'm not being funny, but when a T-shirt that you've got on sale at a WWE live event that costs 3 times as much as it does on WWE Shop online, why would anybody want to buy one of your fucking T-shirts?
Exactly.
When they could just wait until they go home and go, oh, look, it's Drew McIntyre T-shirt. In America, it'd be about $45, $50. Over here, it was like 30, 35 quid.
Yeah.
For a fucking T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, and if you get the wrong size, oops.
But not just that, though. I have noticed that the quality of the WWE T-shirts are worse than the AEW T-shirts. The actual difference between the two is absolutely astounding because you put a WWE T-shirt in the wash, then you put it in the dryer or you hang it up, it fucking shrinks. It fucking shrinks.
Or the colours fade.
I've not had the colour fade. I've not had the colours fade yet because
Nope,
most of them are black.
Nope, not touching that one. I'm not touching that one. I do not want to go into rage mode over T-shirts.
Yeah, merch mode.
No.
But I do want to talk about T-shirts later, but yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Anyway,
can we segue into AEW, or are you done with WWE now?
Oh no, we're not done with WWE yet.
For love of chuff.
Because, right, I've got a big problem with this one right now. And this is a major gripe. Really? WWE? You've now transferred Big E from Raw over to SmackDown. Fine. No worries. I understand why.
Isn't Kofi on fucking SmackDown?
Yes, he is.
So we have all pretty much had to give up hope that Big E will be champion again.
Wait. Oh, I'll get on to that situation in a minute. Right? We know Xavier Woods is injured, so at first some of us could turn around and just say, oh, they might be just doing that because Xavier's injured. They want to keep the New Days going and everything, don't we?
Well, yeah, we all love the New Day. Who doesn't love the New? I didn't like.
Oh wait, actually, my mistake. They're not called New Day anymore.
Oh no!
It's just Big E and Kofi.
What?
Yeah.
You're going to try to tell me now, aren't you, that they're trying to rebrand them?
There's a possibility. Or they're waiting for Xavier to come back, then become New Day. But bear in mind that regardless of when it's happened previously and they've had injuries, they were called the New Day. Either way.
Why? Here's my thing. Big E wins the Intercontinental Championship.
Yep.
Does really, really well with it.
Yep.
Absolutely kicks everyone's arse.
Yep.
Becomes WWE champion.
Yep.
And he lost more matches than he won as champion.
Yeah.
Non-title matches.
And are you ready for the absolute bull why they actually separated them in the first place?
If they try and say it's because nobody takes them serious enough, then that's just fucking stupid. Did I write the script?
You ready? The reason why they did it is because nobody can get behind a face champion when they've got friends around.
What?
Yeah, you can't get more sympathy for them.
Well, of course you can.
Wait. No, I understand the sympathy part because they'll have the friends backing them up. But last time I checked, if you're a good guy, having friends is not a bad thing. And why did I almost turn into DDP and just go, that's a good thing?
Bang.
My point being is, he's got friends. That's a likable quality. People like people who have friends.
Not loners.
So basically, so if you're in a tag team and you won't be world champion, you're screwed, is what they're saying.
Unless you're the New Day, which are multiple champions.
Oh, no. Multiple tag team champions. If you notice, yes, that's fine. But bear in mind that Kofi wins the WWE Championship and loses to Brock Lesnar in seconds. Lovely. Okay. Let's see what we can do with Big E. Big E, who people have been clamouring for to reach the top of the mountain, reaches the top of the mountain. Did next to nothing with him, and hi, here's Brock Lesnar, who's been promised a title from SmackDown. Can't get it from Roman because he's unwell. Okay, so they're going to take the Raw title off Big E. Okay, that's fine. Really?
Yeah, because that's fair.
What's gonna happen now? Xavier Woods gets the WWE Championship and loses to Lesnar.
It's only a matter of timing.
I'm surprised Lesnar hasn't taken the supposed crown off Xavier Woods yet.
Yeah, I am surprised. Xavier, by the way, you've got a crown. You need to give it to Brock Lesnar.
What? Why? He hasn't turned it. Well, he says he wants it.
Yeah, he wants it, and he wants to pick his teeth with it.
Now, And that's not me picking on Lesnar, by the way, because Lesnar as a face lately has been absolutely a fucking gem. And he has.
Yeah.
I've absolutely enjoyed it. Genuinely. It's been entertaining.
But
he's a part-timer. Why is he in the title picture so much? He's not turning up regularly. And bear in mind, it's bad when Lashley's cutting a promo who's meant to be a heel, sitting there saying, right, I'm a fighting guy. I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat. I'm going to beat you. I hope to God it's me and you in the final. And I'm going to beat you. The crowd are chanting Lashley.
Straight away, you know for a fact that Lashley's going to be losing that title.
And people are sitting there saying, well, we should care for the WWE title. Really? Because management don't. Bear in mind, which one's got the more history? WWE or the Universal Championship? WWE's got the more history, but which one's is Vince's baby now?
Yeah, but the thing is, why can't we just bring back Big Gold and have the WWE title? Because it's just, I hate this Universal title bollocks. They both look the same.
That's why they're just going to merge them.
It's just stupid.
I know.
It's boring as well, though, when you've got... I mean, the one thing, when you've got such a big roster like WWE you've got, and you've just got one main title and then one main thing. It's like the brand, when they did the whole brand split.
Yeah.
You know, Triple H was like mainstay once. He was like the champion of champions.
Yeah.
If you wanted a title shot, if you wanted a title, you had to beat Triple H.
Yeah.
You know, he was the guy. But then again, you had 2, 3 top guys challenging for one title.
Yeah. But at the same time...
You had Randy Orton, Batista, you had Chris Benoit, you had Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
And it's like, what have we been left with?
What would make it... What would cause more of a crisis for a champion? The fact that he's got to defend it from all sides, from both sides.
Yeah, exactly. But yet it's always just one. You look back in the day when Chris Jericho had to fend off The Rock, Kurt Angle, and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I remember.
You can't make matches like that anymore. Because there's nobody big enough to make a match like that anymore.
Correct.
Because what was it that... who was it now? Oh, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yep.
Kyle O'Reilly has actually said that he overheard a conversation on NXT that they don't want wrestlers anymore. They want entertainers. Well, what is the point in being called a wrestling promotion then?
What's the point in being called?
WWE stands for World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yep.
Please, can we just stop with the entertainment? It's just, we don't want entertainment. We want wrestling. I don't want kids to grow up looking at wrestling and just going, oh, well, you know, I've got to have a 20-minute promo talking bollocks in the ring and then just literally roll around the mat a few times, kick someone in the face, and then pin them 1, 2, 3, I win. No, that's not wrestling.
I think Dutch Mantel said it best on a shoot interview he had.
Mm.
Too many writers.
There's too many writers.
Wait.
Too many writers.
Too many writers.
Don't know
Not
the
enough.
industry.
Not enough bookers too many writers where at the same time, it's not just the fact that there's too many writers. You've got the writers writing the scripts, so you've got the same person writing the same spiel to everyone that everyone's got to read off. So everybody's sounding the same, looking the same. It's like, in some cases, you'd wish that they were generic. It's now to the point where it's like, it's carbon cut. It's literally like, there's the mould, be it.
You can't anymore. You can't come up. If you were going to the WWE, just imagine, right, if you had Jade Cargill going through developmental at WWE, she'd just be another Nia Jax. Because they try to thingy far too much on the entertainment side rather than they do the wrestling side. So somebody like Jade Cargill, she wouldn't last.
Bear in mind, what did we get one week? My hole!
Yeah, exactly. My hole, you're sacked.
And Alexa Bliss. Ugh. What they're doing with her? Oh, that was it. They're putting her through therapy.
Putting her through therapy, and they've managed to take the doll off her. Yeah. And it's like, I'm not on board with this shit.
No, I'm just bored.
I wouldn't pay a subscription of God knows how much to watch Alexa Bliss hand a doll over and cry into her hands.
I'm sorry, but I'm laughing at that. And you know exactly why I'm laughing at that.
Well, the only way I'd want to pay a subscription for Alexa Bliss is if she was on OnlyFans.
But they're not allowed that, remember?
Yeah, I know. I was just about to say, like, before the ban.
But bear in mind that someone got fired for that and then rehired later on.
You're fired. Why? Because you get nude in front of the camera. Oh, you're rehired because we banned it now.
Wait. What makes me laugh about it is the fact that, interesting fact, OnlyFans isn't just for nude stuff.
Yes, I know. It isn't.
But it's associated with it, though. That's fair enough. But then again...
It is now.
Well, it is now, of course. You've probably got people just now, people in the OnlyFans just going, "Oh, Brian's doing really well. It's mostly porn." What? Really?
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Oh, Mum, I won't go on OnlyFans so I can promote my game. What? You know what I mean? It's hard to break that stigma, though, isn't it? It's like if you go out and you call somebody a fucking a dog molester or something like that, it's a stigma that you have to fucking... It's very hard to shake off. Because everyone is questioning it, going, what? Why are they calling him a dog molester? Is it because he molesters dogs? You know what I mean?
Is it because the dog's shaking?
Shaking
all the
like
fucking time?
Shaking like a shitting dog on a cold fucking Monday morning.
And he's probably got way too much peanut butter.
And ginger snaps.
Of course.
Anyway, we're not talking about that. I'm just talking about the stigma. The stigma, you've got to try and break that mould. And
exactly.
OnlyFans has been tarnished with it. But that's what I'm saying anyway. We're sidetracking now. But yeah, I don't want to pay a subscription to watch Alexa Bliss talking bollocks to a pretend therapist. I don't.
$9.99 a month.
You know what I'd want to watch for $9.99 a month?
Go on.
I would honestly, if they had the Attitude Era style of wrestling today, and you could buy the subscription for it, mate, you know for the fact I'd be buying into that shit.
But then again, we can probably well, technically in a way, we can actually offer a better, an alternative option for them.
Yeah, and it's cheaper.
No, yeah, it's probably a bit cheaper as well, which would be none other than Powered 4 TV.
No, well, that's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper, and if anyone does sign up and goes on to it and then use promo code UKWA free altogether in capitals, didn't even get the first month for free.
You want me to tell you something?
What?
You're such a fucking whore.
I've been told that.
Anyway,
I've been told that.
It's not just that though either. It's not just that. We also have another alternative, and that's Fight TV.
Fight TV, AEW,
GCW's on there. Many others. Ring of Honor. You can watch all the old Ring of Honor stuff.
New Japan Pro Wrestling's got its own network.
Yeah, New Japan Pro Wrestling. You know, the Forbidden Door.
Hell, video on demand seems like it's a better option.
No, that just sounds rather pornographic.
I'll just say VOD then. That better?
No, that sounds like a sexually transmitted disease.
He's got the VOD!
Very odored dick.
Or dysfunction?
No. Just a very, very odorly dick. But yeah, so you've got multiple options now, and this is what WWE fans don't like the hardcore fans don't like, is that there are alternatives out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a massive fan of Game Changer Wrestling. I think some of the shit that they do is just fucking stupid.
And that a certain Nick Gage.
Like Nick Gage, he takes it too far. The only thing that drew the attention towards GCW is Matt Cardona being there and then Moxley turning up.
Yep. No,
then you've got Ring of Honor. Obviously, they're not doing much at the moment, but the titles are still being defended.
Well, actually, you say that they're not doing much. That's where I think you're wrong there. They are actually doing plenty, even with the doors closed.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. Well, that's why I said, like, the titles are still being defended in different places. There's only one place you want to be turning up, other than AEW, in the US, and that's Ring of Honor.
Impact Wrestling, there's plenty of options.
Well, Impact Wrestling, I wouldn't say was a massive thing right now. Well, it was at one stage, but now it's kind of fell off the boil a bit. Ever since the rebrand and rename, it just fell off the mark.
It
kind of become the very small version, a smaller version of NXT.
Yes and no. Although they are doing some great storyline stuff, they are doing some great work on there.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they're not, but what I'm saying to you is that even though they're doing that, they're not a very enticing company. Whereas AEW are. There's a reason why Impact has stayed where it is, and AEW is shot to the rafters.
100%. Definitely.
10,000 people calling MJF an arsehole. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
So, I just want people to just enjoy wrestling. That's all I want.
No, I agree with that.
So, like I say, I'm Impact is just too small now. It's too small, and it just needs to stay as it is. And if it gets bigger in the future, then so be it.
No, it's good. But then again, I will say the quality, they are having some interesting stuff on there. And I will say, genuinely, so they might not be the biggest around at the moment, but do check them out because the stuff that they're doing is quite interesting. And a part of me wonders if we could even see somebody return to wrestling who you might actually have an action figure of.
Yeah, go on.
D'Lo Brown.
Really?
I actually think they might be setting up a storyline currently. Because he got viciously attacked recently.
Now, I know that he was there, but I didn't know what kind of interaction he was having.
He was on commentary and he got attacked by the Honor No More group, which is like the ROH guys, the villainous side of ROH.
Oh, cool. Honestly, if D'Lo Brown still got it, mate, that I'd happily watch D'Lo Brown.
Genuinely, if he does, I will say this: if he does lace his boots up, sign me up. I'll watch that.
I mean, it's like everyone who associates D'Lo Brown with anything, it's always the Droz thing, paralysing Droz.
I think that's what's probably taken out of it, a lot of it.
Yeah, well, obviously, think about it. He won the European title. I think he was the most decorated European title holder.
Yeah, he was one of them, yeah.
Obviously, I'm a big fan of the European title. We all know that.
Yeah.
It's a sexy-looking belt. And yes, I know there are two versions of it, but I prefer the one that I've got.
Why did I just suddenly almost turn around and almost just say, but not a lot of people know that.
Yeah, but not a lot of people know that. It's a very slight change as well, so you wouldn't really notice it.
It's subtle.
If I hadn't mentioned it. But yeah, it is subtle. But anyway, D'Lo Brown, it's funny because I was flicking through Facebook earlier and I actually came across D'Lo Brown versus Triple H in a blindfold match.
Yeah, oh.
2002, fucking hilarious.
I remember that.
And obviously, they can see through the fucking blind. You know, they can see through the blindfolds because all they are is just like the bags on their heads. But they like.
They say you can see.
Yeah, you can't see that much, but you can see the outlines of things.
I know.
But if anybody wants to watch something really funny, just go back and watch D'Lo Brown versus Triple H. It was in 2002 when Ric Flair was there with Triple H, and Triple H was probably in one of the best shapes of his life.
Oh, that was when he was pretty much... Had he just come back?
Yeah, it wasn't long after he'd come back. So, yeah. I think was he the winner of the Big Gold? I think he'd won the Big Gold.
Who?
Triple H.
When D'Lo was there?
It was in 2002. I'd have to check again, but I can't.
No, it wasn't Big Gold.
I can't remember what title he had, but it was
the Winged Eagle
thing. Anyway,
might it have either been the Winged Eagle or the IC?
No, it would have been the Winged Eagle. Then I'd have to, like I say, I'll have to double check. I can't remember what it was for, but it was D'Lo Brown, Triple H, blindfold match. The funniest part of that match for me was Triple H throws D'Lo into the corner. D'Lo goes off to the right on the ropes. Triple H turns around, starts pointing at the corner, and then goes for hit him in the corner, and obviously hits the turnbuckle. It was dead funny. You even hear the crowd laugh. And this is what I like about Triple H. He's so versatile. He is so versatile. But yeah, D'Lo was always very underrated. Very, very underrated. And I would imagine that the Droz thing knocked his confidence as well.
I think I know exactly what you're on about now, by the way.
Yeah, D'Lo Brown's got his black singlet with blue writing on. Because I was actually going to get the custom figure with that made, but I wanted his black and burgundy one. Well, black and purple.
It could have been the Big Gold.
Because the big gold was in the company at the time.
No, do you know what? Do you know why? Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was in 2002. Was it?
I've just said it was 2002.
Raw, October 7th.
Yeah, it was just a 3-minute match.
I'm gonna say it was big. It was right. No, 2000 big gold. Yeah, it's got to be big gold.
Told you, didn't I? Big
Gold. Yeah.
Big gold came into it when Booker T brought it into the world.
Which was during the it was after the invasion.
Yeah.
And it stuck around. It was not long after he made his comeback.
Yeah, because he was in the best shape of his life, and Ric Flair was alongside.
No, I meant D'Lo. It was during his cycle when he just come back, hadn't it?
Yeah.
And he was using moves like the sudden clothesline he used to do when on a seated opponent.
Yeah, and the thingy pop-up powerbomb that he does.
Yeah. You mean the Sky High?
The Sky High, that's it.
No, he has always been a fan of the Sky High. It was when he didn't have his chest protector. But no, yeah. No, that's a good call, that was. That's a good call. I remember that match. It was a short match, but short and sweet.
It was short, sweet, but it was hilarious as well.
That's what I thought was genius about it.
It reminded me of a match from when Shawn Michaels and Triple H were in a tag match. And Triple H, I think he took a punch. This is when he had that stupid slug mustache.
Oh, good Lord.
And it took him about 10 minutes to fall to the canvas.
Was that against the Spirit Squad?
Don't know, it could have been. It was a tag match. It was Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
For me, I'll never forget a certain Survivor Series match where you got Shawn Michaels who super kicked Mark Knock, pins in 1, 2, 3, and just went, "Who was that guy?"
Yeah.
But anyway, we've gone way off topic here.
Certainly have.
We've gone way off topic.
Good little trip down memory lane.
Just a little bit. It doesn't take. But anyway, straight back to we were talking about SmackDown. I've got no care in the world for it. I'm just going to spell it out. The Naomi feud with Deville, end it for blood's sake.
Is it really that bad?
Please end this now. It's dragged on to the point where I'll actually consider paying them to end it. It's just painful.
Well, speaking of painful things, the whole painful of spending an hour talking about WWE is very painful to me right now. So can we please move on?
And we've got Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania because they didn't want to have Ronda against Becky Lynch because Becky Lynch was the only person who beat her for the title. But, Ronda's beaten Flair by DQ. So technically, really. So they want us to cheer for Ronda Rousey, even though she's gone for the easy opponent, technically, in a way. Moving on.
Yep, bored.
Or they'll probably somehow put in some bull where they'll just make out, oh no, let's just make a change, shall we, and fit them both in. Make it a triple threat so Ronda can walk away with both belts. That'll go down well. A part-time with 2 belts.
Bored.
Then we'll have Brock Lesnar potentially winning the Elimination Chamber. Wins the belt. Goes against Roman Reigns. Beats him for the title. And another part-timer with 2 belts.
But
Translation. WWE, I'd love to present you with. I would love to cheer you on for good quality stuff. You now become boring and predictable.
Yep.
So with that, let's move on.
Yes, because now that you've fucking spent that much time rambling on about it, it's infuriating.
I think most of it was just talking about the past.
Yes, but 2 minutes is just too long.
I know, sorry.
Anyway, I'm moving on to AEW. And before you say anything else, shut the fuck up. I watched probably one of the best tag team matches I have seen, and then it was followed this Friday by an even better one. And I'm talking about CM Punk and a mysterious opponent against FTR. And the mysterious opponent ends up being Jon Moxley. And oh my God, it was fucking brilliant. It was everything I wanted in a tag match. It really, really was. Everything I wanted. And I really, really enjoyed it. The finish was absolutely perfect. Nice to see Mox still using a variation of the paradigm shift. You know, he's got the short version. He's got the long version. Obviously, I wouldn't call it Dirty Deeds anymore because just why? Doesn't make any fucking sense. But, yeah, it was fucking really, really good. But then on Rampage, which I've watched today, the first match was fucking awesome. It was the Young Bucks versus Trent Barretta and... I can't remember his name now. What was his name?
Romeo?
Is it Romeo? Or is it Romello? I can't remember.
You're just trying to remember?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's gone out of my head.
You know what it is.
No, I don't. It's gone out of my head.
You do.
Well, just fucking say it then.
I'm just saying, you do know what it is. Basically, you're on about the actual tag match, aren't you? That was on. Mate, that tag match was absolutely amazing. Enough said. We could talk about it all day.
It was literally brilliant. You had comedy spots in it.
And by the way, in fact, it was Rocky Romero.
Rocky Romero. Thank you. I told you it was Romero. Fucking Romeo.
I don't know any butcher's names.
I suppose that Danhausen is Juliet.
Of course he is.
Well, he's forever fucking hiding, isn't he?
But he's always putting kisses on people.
I know, it's tough funny. Listening to Jericho talk about him is fucking hilarious.
Oh, but then again, I thought it was even more funny when he did a promo after the fact of Lita versus Moxley, and he turned around and goes, "I came face to face with Moxley, and I cursed him." Ha!
Yeah.
He goes, ha!
Very nice.
I don't know how that match ended, but I'm pretty sure Lita probably beat him. Probably. It's like he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it was funny. Oh dear, that Adam Cole and bloody Orange Cassidy match when he just got pulled from underneath the ring still sticks in my mind. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, damn right.
But, you know, under the ring again. Orange Cassidy slides underneath the ring.
Yep.
Danhausen puts his thumb out. So they think it's Orange Cassidy. Pull him out and it's fucking Danhausen. And he stands up and does his whole curse face. It's fucking hilarious. Then the Young Bucks get taken out by Rocky Romero and Trent Barretta.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It was just really good. But there was quite a good couple of tag matches on there. Obviously, you had Mox and Punk versus FTR, which FTR are one of the best tag teams in the world, might I add. And they actually remind me, move-wise, of the Legion of Doom. The only thing that they need to put in is a Doomsday device, which actually was put into the match, but the wrong tag team did it. You know what I mean? It's like FTR are just that good. They're completely different than the Legion of Doom, like within gimmick-wise, but ability-wise, they're fantastic. They will literally take your head off.
Let me just point this out, by the way. A lot of people are probably going to be sitting there saying, why am I so silent while you're talking about these matches? Simple answer is...
He's got his dick in his hand.
No.
That's why you can hear him fapping.
No. The actual answer is... what he's saying is I actually agree with, quite frankly. And... no. Point being is, I am actually agreeing with the fact that their matches were absolutely fucking amazing.
Which brings me to another match that was really, really good on Rampage, which is also a tag match, and it was for the tag team titles.
Yeah.
It was Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus the Ass Boys. Which, I'm not going to lie, I fucking loved the Ass Boys, the Gun Club's new ring attire. Shades of the Rockers.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I really, really liked the look. And to be honest, I wasn't a fan of the Gun Club, but after watching that tag match, I'm a good fan. They did something in the match that was like, that was really smart and really clever.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's only a matter of time until they become tag champions.
Never know.
They could have some banging matches with the Young Bucks, the Lucha Bros. The list is endless. I'm not digging the whole Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus tag team champions. I'm really not digging it at the moment. I think it's just flat for me. All it is Jungle Boy takes the heat, tags in Luchasaurus. He turns into a one-man wrecking machine. Nearly injures himself, nearly injures everybody else. And it's like, it's the same crap all the time.
And then a fluke win from Jungle Boy.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Roll up. Or hitting the kill switch.
Yeah, and I'm not being funny, but kicking out from being hit in the head with a title belt. It's unheard of. Also, as well, I will say, Audrey, when you know that he's got his legs on the top rope to cinch in the pin, don't look up and look down as if you didn't see it. That just really bugged me. You are literally right in front of him. Your peripheral vision, you are not that blind. Come on. But that was the only fault I took from the match, and it wasn't even the Gun Club's fault. It was just the way that she was counting.
Positioned.
She should have been, she should have been there, but not too much there.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, no, really good tag match. Like I say, Luchasaurus, I get it. He's a big guy. He can do a lot of high flying shit, etc., etc. But every time he goes to do something that's spectacular, somebody gets hurt.
Yeah.
for me, if people were going to take him seriously, he really needs to stop with this fucking dinosaur gimmick. It's doing my fucking nut in. It's like, I'm talking to you, Luchasaurus. No, I didn't want to see your stupid green tongue. No, I've just told you no. No, don't you understand? You're like, oh, for fuck's sake. I give up talking to you.
Why? If that's the case, get someone translate for him.
Yeah, exactly. I don't speak donkey dinosaur.
Ah.
But no, I appreciate what he brings to the table, but I would prefer to see Luchasaurus being rebranded and actually challenging for a mid-card title. That's how well I see him. But he needs to shake off this stigma. He's a big guy that can do flips. That would just be my thinking.
But then again, they might be having somebody else go into that category later, which we'll talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, we've got to bring up something now. Promos.
Mm-hmm.
You want to bring up your promo? I wanted to mention.
What promo? What, recently?
Sammy Guevara.
Oh, yes. I was thinking, are we doing the good promo or the bad promo first?
I'll let you decide. Because there's actually one that's... There's one promo that's actually inadvertently caused controversy.
Well, I will definitely be going with the Sammy Guevara one. Now, if nobody knows that Sammy Guevara does this thing where he doesn't really need to talk on the mic, he gets cue cards and he puts one down, revealing the next sentence or words or whatever. As he was revealing that, he dropped his jersey in front of Jericho and the inner circle is in turmoil, etc., etc. Yeah, the next pay-per-view, what's it called? Oh, it's called Revolution. But what? It's called what? Don't you mean Revolution? Yes. No, it's called Revolution. And why is that, Sammy? Oh, I missed the V. I mean, really?
I'm not saying anything to that. I'm not saying anything to that.
I'm dyslexic, but for fuck's sake. Wow. I was like, I hope you don't write your own cue cards, mate, because that is one of the most fucking rookie mistakes to make ever.
But then again, if he is writing his own cue cards, why did nobody proofread that?
Yeah, exactly. I know that AEW and Tony Khan likes to give him free reign, etc., etc., and storytelling and stuff, but really, proofread the cards, please.
Yes.
Because you were doing so well up until that point. Where now I just want somebody to come along and beat the shit out of you for the TNT title. I really do.
Fair enough.
So, that was an interesting promo. Wow.
Shall I go on to the controversial one so you can then go on to the other one?
Yeah, go ahead.
The controversial one. The one that has kicked up a storm on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody seen the vignette that was to do with... Is it Layla Hirsch?
Layla Hirsch, yeah.
Yeah, and Chris Statlander?
Chris Statlander, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. How do I even touch this one?
Oh, with great delicacy.
Now, I'm just going to point this out, and I want you to state two facts right now. Who's the face? Who's the heel?
The face should be Chris Statlander.
Yeah.
And the heel should be Layla Hirsch.
Right. Bear in mind that you got Chris Statlander literally put out that her attitude is so bad, no wonder her parents gave her up.
Wow.
Basically, bringing up the fact, she was adopted.
Well, to be fair...
No, wait.
Chris Statlander didn't bring it up.
She did in the promo.
No, she didn't bring it up first. I'm pretty sure Layla Hirsch said that she was...
adopted, but then to turn around and just say, oh, her attitude is so bad, no wonder her parents gave her up.
Yeah.
Implying it's her fault.
Yeah. It is a bit controversial.
Right. Now, some people have said, wow, dick move. I thought you meant to be, the face. I thought you meant to be the good person.
Yeah, right. Well, you're part of the best friends, aren't you? So,
Well, that's not very friendly. Other people have pointed out, well, she kind of might have a point, the fact that she's been battered by a steel chair from Layla Hirsch for multiple weeks, so she's going to be upset. Fair enough, but turn it down a little bit. There's only so much savagery we can handle.
Yeah.
On top of that, I will say one comment that, as soon as I saw it, I was like, nope, that's it, I'm done. I had to laugh at. Someone pointed out something that made sense. Bear in mind, well, technically, everyone's upset that she's being a heel or anything. Well, technically, isn't Chris Statlander meant to be an alien? So she wouldn't know what human customs are.
Really?
I'm like, really?
Is that the route that we're going down now, is it?
No, that's the fans. That was some of the fans. It's like, well, she is a bit alien. Really?
No, actually, she's not alien anymore. She's just alienated.
Or if not alienated, soon to be, possibly. Now, I understand that she's been attacked. Everyone has their own views. Ours is, fair enough, you've been attacked and you want to get out. You're very cross. Fine. Say what you need to say. But you could have said something better.
Yep. Can I get on to the good one now?
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
The next one is my favourite heel and one of my favourite faces at the moment, MJF and CM Punk. Yeah. Again. You just give them to the mic and you give them a bit of space and damn, they come up with some gold.
Yep.
CM Punk to Wardlow. Grow some balls. Stand up for yourself. Planting that seed that Wardlow will turn.
And you can see on Wardlow's face like, yeah!
You're forgetting to thank the one man that won you the match after he just thanked Sean Spears.
Yep.
When it should really be Wardlow that he should be thanking, because he was the one that passed him the ring.
Yeah. Caused the distraction.
Exactly. So, yeah, the look on Wardlow's face was like, Yeah. And this is just before we get to see Wardlow absolutely fucking annihilate somebody else.
Oh, but... And I'll say again, damn!
Yeah, damn!
It's like, I feel like, I watched it, I was like, I feel like we should just get the, the sound effect of certain two characters from a film called Friday going, damn!
Man, you just got knocked the fuck out.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so the way that CM Punk approached it though beforehand was just like
Sort of.
your win last week was about as questionable as your spray tan. That had me in stitches.
And then he's like, I'm not after your rematch. Who said I was after you? I'm after Wardlow.
Yeah. Who says I'm after you? Who says
I'm after you? I'm after the guy who actually beat me.
I'm after the man that actually beat me. I'm after Wardlow. Because bear in mind that Wardlow actually nearly did beat him. And if it hadn't been for MJF being a twat,
yeah,
he would have beaten him.
Which to me, and this is the funny thing, a lot of people sitting there saying, did he be struggling to make stars? Everyone's struggling to make stars. Look at AEW. They're making stars. Wardlow looking like a star. Hook looking like a star.
Hook is a star. Make that match on Rampage was... Now, this is how thingy it is at the moment, how stacked AEW is at the moment, where I feel like they might have to turn Rampage into a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
Is that we were still missing, like, major tag teams. We were still missing, major singles wrestlers from the roster, and they were actually out to give the guys a smaller chance. The smaller guys a chance. Like your Lance Archers, like your Wardlows, your Hooks and what have you. QT Marshall, he's going to be doing a really big thing by putting Hook over eventually.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hook actually jeered up the crowd. But then again, I don't think there's a thing that man can't do. I mean, from his first match, it was like he was a lovable character. He didn't even need to say anything. He hadn't even picked up a microphone yet.
That's what's scary.
He hasn't picked up a microphone yet, so we don't know how well he's going to be on the microphone.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody cares. Because his ability in the ring is fucking intense.
And believe me, the counter for the hip toss. Damn!
Oh, mate, that was fucking sweet, that was. I didn't know if he'd stick the landing or not, but when he did, I was like, yeah!
And the throws.
Oh, yeah, the throws were fucking mint.
I was actually, as he was throwing the guy, I was actually expecting a Wilhelm scream at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really, really good.
And in case if anybody doesn't know what that is, look it up. You've probably heard it in a lot of films.
There was a lot of half and halves and fucking... there was even a quarter Nelson at one point.
Oh, yeah.
And he just fucking obliterated him.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. I hope they don't give him too much of the Taz treatment where it's just like, oh, he's unstoppable, and then he just turns into nothing. You know what I mean? I hope they don't do that with him. But I hope eventually when he does have that first Al, that it's against somebody that...
legitimate.
It's legitimate and it's fucking hard fought. Someone like Bryan Danielson.
Who, by the way, is hunting somebody for violence.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it, yeah. Fucking hell, that was insane, actually.
No. There you go. Find anybody with more violence in the match than Hook right now. He's coming up.
Yeah, and obviously we know that Bryan Danielson has approached Jon Moxley about training up the future. About, like Daniel Garcia, etc., etc. See, everyone keeps saying like, "Oh, put Sammy Guevara against Hook at the moment," and I'm just like, I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, but that is a match that could be absolutely stellar or it could turn into a botchamania.
Yeah.
So I would hold off on that until Hooks had more matches.
Yeah.
I would actually now pitch him against QT Marshall, get QT Marshall to put him over.
Yeah. And then move him on to the next feud.
Move him on to Ricky Starks.
That'd be good. Straight away, but then again, Bryan Danielson, he's already fighting like Lee Moriarty.
Yeah.
So straight away, he might be getting wins, but at the same time, he's making the up and coming talent look good.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're looking for violence. I'll bring you the violence. And he said, that's exactly what I was looking for. Let's
see what you can bring me.
Yeah. And this is the side of Bryan Danielson that I want to see. The Jon Moxley /
Take my money.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that him and Moxley will end up fusing at one point.
Oh, they are.
But I did like how Bryan Danielson still refers to Hangman Adam Page as a joke. Because, unfortunately, for Hangman Adam Page, that's how everyone sees him. Yep. He's a phenomenal athlete and he's a phenomenal wrestler, but his character is very lackluster. The only things I enjoyed from Hangman Adam Page was when he was tormenting Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks last year.
Yeah.
In October, when he turned up in that fucking Marshmallow Man suit.
That was brilliant. That was entertaining. But the problem is, right now, we're now putting to Texas death matches.
Just to make him look strong.
To try and make him look... but it was forced. You're putting on like major matches that could be potentially pay-per-view to try and get him over. But at the same time, what made it look even worse is the fact that technically he could have lost the title if the Murder Hawk didn't stop Jake the Snake from DDTing him on the floor.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this now, if he got DDT on the floor and he kicked out, that would have been it. Nope.
No, bear in mind, they would have used it like, he's old, his DDTs aren't as strong as they used to be, etc., etc.
Legitimately, on the concrete.
Yeah, but legitimately on the concrete, no, it's unbelievable. And it's probably a good thing, actually, that Lance Archer stopped him from doing it.
Yeah.
It would have looked, it would have been just bad for everyone because
that's what I'm saying.
Jake the Snake's DDT is one of the most well-protected moves in the wrestling industry.
Exactly. I think they protected that well. The only problem is, in doing so, they've not protected the Murder Hawk.
No, did not. His finisher is just... It should be enough to kill anyone.
Yeah.
And how many did he deliver? Onto steps and stuff?
I lost count.
But the only thing I will say that was amazing about that match was the buckshot lariat.
Oh, off the referee's back.
Yeah, off the ref's back. And I was like, damn, that was good.
Didn't see that coming.
No, I did not see that coming. And this is why AEW is so cool, is because you just don't expect anything. And then when it happens, you're like, oh, shit.
Ooh. It's like... It's almost like a certain scene off a certain Jump Street film. It's like you hear the ting. Oh shit!
Yeah, it's sometimes though. Do you want me to tell you what the WWE reminds me of though?
Go on.
It's like it's dead cocky, dead arrogant. The other guys, the movie The Other Guys.
Yeah.
Rock and Samuel L. Jackson when they jump off the roof. They're that arrogant of their own capabilities that they just jump to the deaths.
Yeah.
Thinking they can make it. Yeah, that's WWE.
They remind me of WCW.
No, that's WWE.
No, that's what I'm saying. WWE are reminding me of the old WCW when they just didn't care when they were in the lead, beating WWE, and they're doing lackadaisy mistakes because they think we're superior.
Yeah.
And the problem is, right now, we've got people who are looking for jobs on the wrestling scene, and we, you know, they are the top ones at the moment. But I guarantee you, if they keep doing what they're doing, it's not going to happen. You know, it's bad when there's already been when they're already trying to potentially already sell their own company off already, like we haven't seen that before or heard that one before. Oh, and by the way, we've got we had even Mickey James even put out Nick Khan apologised over the chat situation. Really? I'm pretty sure he's just probably apologised to sweeten the pot to make it look good. That man will actually fire ass over a penny.
What did he apologise over?
The trash bag incident.
Yeah, well, like I say, that was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
And bear in mind that there's people who have been released still waiting on stuff. Possibly in trash bags.
Yeah, well, we all know that WWE needs to get in the bin.
Yeah, they do.
But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about AEW. So
AEW, phenomenal.
As a product, as a whole, as a product, it's very special. It's something that we've wanted for a long time. So whilst it's around, I would say appreciate it, because if it does fail, which I don't think it will, if it does fail, then you're just going to be left with the same old shit.
Yep. Oh, anyway, let's get on to a major thing for AEW.
Make it quick then.
For he is limitless.
Mm-hmm. He is limitless. And damn, it was a way to make an impact.
Yeah.
But it says a lot, though, when you've actually got Keith Lee arrive, have a really good match.
Good entrance.
Brilliant entrance. I love his new music.
Oh, and I'm going to point this out right now to certain fans. You cockwombles, stop fucking fat shaming.
Yeah. Please stop fat shaming.
Because believe me, he's a big guy. He knows it, but he can fucking move.
I was just about to say, how can anybody say, fat shaming? It's just fucking ridiculous. But you'll all support him when he does a moonsault. You'll all support him when he jumps over the top rope as if he weighs nothing more than a fucking piece of paper.
Yeah.
But lands like a rock from a roof.
Yep.
So, yeah, wind your fucking necks in.
Yeah.
But we had many things go on in that match, because obviously we had the whole Keith Lee beating the shit out of... Oh, fucking hell, I always fuck his name up. I always butcher his name.
Was it Isaiah Quinn? Or was that the other one?
Is it Isaiah Cassidy? I don't know.
Isaiah Cassidy.
Fucking hell. Names always just escape me. But yeah, Private Party. He absolutely destroyed them both. And I mean, fucking run through them like they didn't exist. So now he has gone on to the next stage of the TNT title tournament.
Yeah.
For number one contenders. But also, we had a bit of a teaser.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Hardy left.
Walked out.
He walked out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No, actually, it's more of a fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh no.
Which, for me, is teasing a change in character.
Yes.
Because we all know Matt Hardy, he reinvents himself all the fucking time. And it's very rare that he goes back to what he knows.
Yeah.
Like the broken Matt Hardy gimmick, it couldn't get over because realistically there was nobody in the crowd because it was during COVID.
Yeah.
It was hard to get over. And it was already over anyway. It's just, nobody was interested because it'd been seen and done before in two different other companies. Mm-hmm. Which brings me to, could this be Matt Hardy returning as in Team Extreme Matt Hardy?
Yeah, with a brother.
With a certain brother Nero / Jeff Hardy, who is actually coming toward the end of his music tour.
Yes, and he's also already got independent bookings already.
No, I haven't seen that.
No, I know about that. But anyway, that aside, and when I say bookings, it might just be an appearance, though. That's the difference.
Yeah, it could just be.
There is one thing I've got to laugh at. That throw Keith Lee did.
Yeah.
The Beal. He's named it now.
What, the throw?
Yeah.
What's he called it then?
The Uncle Phil Beal. The Uncle Phil Beal.
Oh my God. Where's Jazzy Jeff?
I think he had his own version.
Yeah. That was dead funny, that was.
That's what I'm saying. People pointed it out and he just went, right, that's it. It's the Uncle Phil Beal.
That's genius, that is. That's what I mean. He is just like the gentle giant, though, and he's fucking brilliant. It reminds me of Mark Henry.
Which the actual reference, which I think JR referenced him to.
Yeah, they did. Reminds me of a young Mark Henry.
And the scary thing about it, it's not just... Bear this in mind, WWE said he was hard to work with. He was difficult. He's not as charismatic as he thinks he is.
Yeah.
Really?
We saw more charisma in that 5 to 10 minute match than we saw out of Keith Lee in his whole entire WWE career because he wasn't allowed to express himself in WWE.
He lures the guy across the ring and just posed. Before he even started the match, before he even locked up. Oh, bask in his glory.
Yep.
Really?
Enough said, really. And he's actually thanked one of the fans for actually having his... actually having Keith Lee's, the sign on his jacket, his logo on his jacket. Somebody actually had it on the sign and he was actually thanking people. But the thing that amazes me the most about him is he's not come back and just gone, yeah, I'm Big Lee guy, I'm blah, blah, blah. He's actually come in and realised that he's got a bit of ring rust.
Yeah.
And, it's going to happen because he's been out for a bit. It's 90 days.
Yeah.
In that 90 days, he's got married.
Yeah.
Tried to make everyone believe that he was on vacation on his honeymoon when he wasn't. It's like, come on, Keith Lee, we ain't that stupid.
We know you're signing.
So, yeah. It was just great appearance. But speaking of appearances... we have the Switchblade.
Jay White.
When he turned up, I was like, who's this fucking crazy clown? And then I saw, the marks on his jacket. I was like, ah.
As soon as I saw the marks, I was like, oh.
See, now, a lot of people have said, obviously, Tony Khan has said, we're smashing the forbidden door down again, blah, blah, blah. Now, realistically, he's kind of over, he's overhyped it because AEW have had a lot of dealings with New Japan and Ring of Honor anyway.
Yeah. And Impact.
So it's not really smashing the door down. But because Jay White's already had appearances, I believe, on Impact.
Yep, he still has.
He still is. So,
Yeah.
Is he doing a tour of the promotions before he goes back to New Japan? I don't know.
No, but he's still wrestling in New Japan as well.
So, basically, I'm excited to see what comes of it because he could be amazing in AEW.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got the more serious side to Adam Cole.
Yeah.
And now we've got Jay White. It's going to be fucking lethal, mate.
Yeah.
I'm literally done talking about wrestling because obviously we are running over.
We are. I agree with you on this one.
So I just want to run through what I want to talk about because obviously I didn't do the vlog. There were certain things in my vlog that I've covered, but obviously I haven't been able to do it because of specific reasons. Technical issues, blah, blah, blah. Certain things that have happened over the last 4 months, which has really, really bugged me. But obviously there are things that have actually given me good positive vibes and et cetera, et cetera. One of them being my new T-shirt. I got one out of the packet the other day, and it looks fucking awesome, even though they do smell like glue. But, what's a bit of glue between friends?
You get used to it.
It just left me in a sticky situation. But anyway. Yeah.
Not saying it.
So anyway, I got my T-shirts out, and in the vlog, I was going to announce that a giveaway for one of my T-shirts, whether it be on TBT or on the UKWA show this coming week. Have a nice little giveaway, just because we love wrestling and I love wrestling, and I want to give a little bit back. It's only fair at the end of the day. It is my new the Morning Star T-shirt. If you're wondering why it's called the Morning Star, you're just going to have to wait and see and find out. Which brings me to my next point of I don't know where I'm going to be training in the future. I don't know. I know specific places that I want to wrestle, and I've been offered to wrestle just with the support of Matt Burns and Dave Del Vecchio and Angus James.
Which, by the way, I'm just going to say this out. Stop texting me, DDP. I know you won't keep screaming champion at me, but for crying out loud.
I heard you shouting down the road, I'm the champion. Yes, we know.
We've heard you say it.
We've heard you say it 1,000,000 times. But however, the fact of the matter is, you are not the champion yet.
By the way, I noticed how quickly you left when that happened.
Well, I'm going to, aren't I? Because I've heard it too many times. It hurts my ears.
How do you think I feel like I've been getting... Have you been at least getting messages off him?
Dude, it'll be another bill for another therapist for you.
Don't remind me.
Anyway, as I was saying, with the support of Dave Del Vecchio, Angus James, Matt Burns, Big Rich, and Charles Kelsey, I've got specific people asking me, and I've got options open and available to me. So who knows where I'll turn up? Who knows? In regards to training, I'm not going to go too much into details because it's not as clear and cut.
It is what it is.
Not as clear and cut as it is what it is. I have announced that I am fit to wrestle again and to train again, and I've nobody's reached out to me. So, we'll
see how things go.
When certain people say that they're advocates for mental health, blah blah blah, and then they just somebody who's struggling with their mental health, and they literally come across like they don't give a shit, then I'm not going to give a shit about them.
Fair enough.
It's simple as that.
No,
I just don't like people who are hypocrites. That's all I'm going to say.
No, I can agree with that on that one.
But I have been reached out to go and train at other places, so we shall see. But like I say, I've got my options. This is a new beginning for myself. I'm taking it like a restart of my wrestling career, where now I can just be around people who appreciate me and actually willing to sit down and listen to me. So yeah, we will see. We will see where I end up. I might be where I already am. I don't know. Who knows? I just don't know, because like I say, if no one's going to reach out to me, I'm not going to reach out to them, because
that's understandable. Especially
the way that I've been treated. So no.
No, fair enough. Everyone has their own situations. It's understandable, because at the same time we have come across people who, and I've come across people who've advocated mental health, but then on the flip side have turned it and gone no. But at the same time, there's also the ones that are there who are supportive as well.
Yeah, exactly. And these are the type of people. There's literally Big Rich, who I've only known I've met a handful of times, been a wrestling show with himself and Matt Burns, and obviously we did that interview online during lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's he's a lovely guy. He's brilliant, and he's
top-notch guy.
He's actually helped me reach out to certain people and what have you. So it's a good, for me, I'm just surrounding myself with people who are positive and actually have got my best interest at heart and not their own.
Yeah, and bear in mind, I before we came on the air, I was having a conversation with somebody else who was not feeling themselves and everything. But the funny thing about it is, I'm not going to name names or anything as such. Now, they've reached out, they asked for help. I provided what I could.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's only so much you can say. The rest is up to them, but they just need to know that you're there for them.
But they know they got our support and everything. And when I say our support, I don't just mean mine. I mean everyone who knows of the situation. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
who knows of the situation.
So anyway, on that note, I'm going to finish it there. Look out for the competition on my t-shirts. That's all I will say.
Well, you're going to wrap it up there. I'm just going to put a quick plug, which is basically going to be stating if you're in the area crew on Saturday.
Yeah, pop down to the UKWA.
Yeah, Finest Hour 2, Cop and All, Working Men's Club.
Cop and All, Working Men's Club. And you will be able to meet myself and Matt Burns and just have a great time watching some wrestling.
Now, normally when we've done this, we've done a quick rundown of shows, but we've had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we have. We have.
And me,
mainly us rambling and going down memory lane.
Of course. Yeah. Check out the social media to see what matches we have got available, and believe me when I say this, them matches are whoo-hoo.
Yeah, brilliant.
I love them. I already love them. I can't wait for that show, because believe me when I say this, that is going to be amazing.
Anyway, Burns, we need to state that you can get your tickets by messaging the UKWA.
Well,
or you can buy them
actually. If you have the tickets, there's two ways you can do it. One is either through the website, which is at www.ukwrestlingalliance.com, or by visiting the venue.
The venue itself, Coppenhall Working Men's Club, Crewe.
As they have got tickets available for purchasing. Now,
Exactly.
if anybody doesn't know or can't remember where the link is, check out on the social media. It's right there. It's available.
Yep. Do it. And we look forward to seeing you there. It'll be great. It'll be great. Great night of wrestling. Can't wait.
Great night of wrestling.
So, yeah, that's where you can get your tickets. Now we need to move on because there's always time for a message, and it is our usual weekly mental health message that it is okay to be not okay, and asking for help is never a sign of weakness. And in doing so, you may find out that you've got more people that care for you out there than you realise.
Genuinely.
Yes, and as I've just stated before in my little announcement, that yes, there will be people that will say that they're there for you and they won't be in the end, but they're the people that you need to stay away from, but the ones that stick with you are the ones that you should keep close.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that actually care.
They're the keepers.
So, reach out. Our lines are always open. Messaging. You can message us on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook,
Instagram,
Twitter. Hell, even through the website.
Even through the website. Believe it or not, the Burning Truth website, you can contact us and send us a message.
Yeah. Be it either through the actual, messenger system by contacting us, or even through a comment on, the blog section.
Yeah.
Or anything. Or if you want it to be private, we understand that, and we'll keep it private. But genuinely, reaching out is never a weakness, as we have always stated, and we always state as well. Just importantly, be more kind to people. We always state, if you can be anything in this world, be more kind, be excellent to each other, and and of course. I believe we haven't done this for a while, have we?
Yeah, I don't think we have, actually.
What is the number one rule of Progress Wrestling, The Burning Truth, and in actual fact, in general life, what is the number one fucking house rule?
Don't be a filthy dick.
Don't be a dick. Because if you are, get in the fucking bin and fuck off.
Yeah. Basically, follow the Sheik's rule. Go fuck yourself.
Pretty much. Although, basically, go fuck yourself. And don't sit there and sprouting, being humble and everything, because you're not humble. You're just a fucking arsehole.
Subtle. Wow. Fucking hell.
What?
You normally say, are you just trying to take over my role now?
No.
Subtle as a brick to the face.
The reason why I'm not being subtle with that one is simply because I have heard people say, "Oh, be humble, be humble." I had it screamed to me once, and that person was a fucking arsehole. Anyone can sit there and say, "Be humble." Why the fuck does it need to be said? Be respectful.
I'm just going to whisper now whilst Matt Bean's having a ramble. Is that don't get on his wrong side because he might fucking hurt you. I didn't say anything.
No, but be respectful. You can sit there and be, there's nothing wrong with being humble. Be grounded is more of a respect. Anyone can sit there and say, be humble, but at the same time, the ones who are normally skewing that across social media are normally the ones who are the first ones sit there and say, well, I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever I want to be, you're below me.
All right, fucking hell.
And the funny thing about it is, how about you be humble yourself and, and fuck off. What?
Oh, never mind.
Clear enough in the
Anyway,
message?
yeah, I think I'm done now. I've spent.
You're
So
welcome.
you
So,
have all been listening to The Burning Truth. I have been James Irvine.
I've been Matt Burns, the one who doesn't scream out, be humble.
I'm not gonna lie, you have actually got me with that one.
What?
Was not expecting it. Wasn't expecting it. Anyway, like we say, you've been listening to The Burning Truth. Just remember to check out your local wrestling promotions, support them, do whatever you can,
Genuinely.
go and watch them. Just
Be
go
nice,
for a
be
general
awesome.
cheer. Just be awesome. So yeah, have fun, check them out, listen to us, and you'll do well.
Yeah, basically, be excellent. It's been emotional. Until then, catch you later.
See you later.